Hey everyone, Master Virgo here with another map video. Today we're going to be going over some dirty spots and angles on Clubhouse. Alright guys, so the first spot that I'm going to show you is going to be up here in bedroom. Now as a defender, it's kind of a well-known spot, but you can open up right here next to the bed and have full view of the trapdoor below. So if you're defending basement and you know Thermite's going to go for the hatch, it's a good spot to hang out here up in the bedroom. Of course, a regular shotgun is going to make a smaller hole, so it's going to be harder for you to be seen. Also, if you're going to be defending basement and you're going to be roaming up here, another spot you can make is right here, and you'll be able to see anybody that is coming in through that door next to the bar. Now, if you're going to be attacking the bar, a common spot for defenders to hide is behind the bar. You can open up the floor above that right here at the corner of this bench, giving you full view of behind the bar, and you'll be able to pick anybody off that's over there. And once again over here, another common spot is right next to that half wall looking next to the pool table. You can open that up right here and get a clear shot at anybody hiding in that corner. This black mat is penetrable, even though you can't destroy it with a sledge or with a buck. Now, sledge is not able to break through this, which is why I'm using buck. But if you take a look at this weight here, and you take a couple steps back, you have a clear shot at anybody that's down in that corner. Now also, if you are defending basement, if you're going to be roaming up here on the second floor, you can make a hole here to watch this hatch and that window there above the counter. And if you stand right here next to this wall, you can make another hole here with the shotgun watching the main door. Just to give you an idea what it looks like from your opponent's point of view, we'll start here as if we're coming in from Clubhouse. No one's really going to notice these holes up here. They're going to be smaller because you're going to have used the shotgun. I used buck just because it's a little bit easier to show. But that'll be hard to see, as well as, well, that's for attack. This one here, because it's more of a well-known spot, the attackers may be looking for it, so it's kind of a high risk, high reward. And this one is a little well known as well, but it's not as common. Now this hole here, I have not really seen used other than myself in any gameplay in multiplayer, but I'm showing you now because it's a very strong spot. I've gotten quite a few kills using it because most of the time someone's either going to rush in here or they're going to slow peek. And when they slow peek, they're not going to be looking up. And even if they are looking up, they're not going to see you until right here, which you'll be able to see everything from the waist down before it's too late. Now again, this window you'll be able to see from up there as well. So as they come in the window, you would be able to pick them off. Even if they were to jump in looking straight at you, you have that metal beam right here protecting you. So you have a much better angle than they do. Now, when you're attacking basement, a good hole to open up is right here. Take 1 to 2 buckshots, but even if this wall here is reinforced, which it may or may not be, this gives you a view into that hallway down there and right into church, and you can toss a frag in And then again, same thing right here. And right here. Up to this stud is where the reinforcement will be, but you have a nice view here of this corner, which is a common rotation spot for defenders. Alright, so this spot here, you're going to want to do at an angle. It helps to do with buck. And then you're going to shoot the top right here. Now the reinforcement will go up to this stud that I'm aiming at here. So everything you see from this point is what you would see even if the wall was reinforced. Now you have clear shots back here, which is a common hiding spot. And right here, you can take that part out. And right behind these black containers is another common hiding spot. Alright, so during the prep phase, you're going to want to try to get your drone up here on top of this bookcase. And if you pull it far to the back, it's going to be really hard to be seen by the defender. And they'd really have to be looking for it. So once you get into position, you check to see where they are, and you can open up the hole. And then I get a clear shot on him right here. Now, obviously, an important thing to know is that if you're going to be opening up holes here in kitchen, it can be difficult if there is an enemy pulse. And a Valkyrie could be setting up a camera in here to also try to get a C4. So you do need to be careful for that, and I do recommend droning the objective downstairs before moving into kitchen. Now another common spot is back here, an objective, so if you are safe to move into kitchen, I would recommend opening up some of these holes here like I just did. If you're not sure if it's safe and you want to get this hatch, this is where Hibana comes in really useful. She can jump in here and stay up on the counter to be safe from C4 and Hibana the hatch from there. Now, a lot of times, attackers are going to open up here and here, which I do recommend, because it is good to make sure that nobody's going to be pushing you from stairs. If they do, even if you can't get the first shots on them, you're going to see them run by, and you'll be able to pre-fire the corner. Now, as a defender, you can use that against them. If you are roaming up here in workout, you can open up the hole that I showed you earlier next to this water fountain. And you can actually then see them if they're pushing that door all the way from up here in workout. So this spot is strong to watch this door, and then if they end up opening up the holes down there, it gives you an extra sight line, and even if it doesn't, you're going to be able to then flank behind them. And if you have an impact grenade, you can open this up and take them out without even having to expose yourself. A good spot that you're going to want to open up here is you're going to want to open up, it doesn't have to be this big of a hole obviously, but you open up a hole watching the garage drop into the blue tunnel. You can watch that from within this tunnel here, construction tunnel, and you can see that hole there. And you can see all the way into garage drop. Alright, so to show you what it looks like as an attacker, if I drop down here, let me know when you can see me.
I can see you.
Alright, so you can see there I was taking shots, and it's very difficult to see him. Alright. Now the next spot has been used for quite some time. Not many people use it anymore, so I'm not sure if people just forgot about it or they're just too nervous about the hatch above them. But as long as the hatch is reinforced above you, you can hang out back here and you can put some shots onto the ladder right through this small crack here. even still. And even then you can kind of tell, but it's really hard to see anything through. Now if you want to defend garage from up here, this is a very high risk, high reward area because you are exposed from several different directions. But you can peek a small hole here, and as they make their way in, you're not going to see their full body, but you'll see their feet, and all they're going to see is a hole. They're not going to see you unless they crouch or go prone. But you can see I can see his feet there. I can stand up and take the shots, or even aim up and take the shots. But I would recommend crouching or standing to take the shots so you can move quick, as they're just going to start spraying through the wall more than likely. Another spot right up here that a lot of people don't know about. If you're playing secure area in garage and you have an attacker contesting and you have a way into CCTV room, or if you have somebody, right here is where the attackers will usually like to hide. And then you can also, of course, for any objective in a location, garage is always a common entry point. Watching through there for that door is another strong spot, because again, no one's looking up when they go through doorways, so you have those strong spots there. Also right here in front of desk is the door leading towards bar. Anytime you can defend a door from above, it's going to be a strong spot. And as long as that's where the attackers are pushing from, you're going to have the advantage. As you can see, I'm pushing through here. I don't even see that hole unless I deliberately look up. Which, if I'm pushing here, I'm more than likely going to be watching stairs, checking this doorway, and then checking in this direction. I'm not going to be looking up, where I can easily have gotten picked off. Alright, so if you're defending down here, you can make a little hole right here. And then if you stand at an angle over here, you'll see where it lets you vault up here. And you can actually see them as they come down. You can make one higher as well, so they're not going to be sure exactly which hole to look at. But you can see them as they come down and pick them off as they turn the corner. So those are some of the stronger spots here on Clubhouse. Some of them are a little well known, and they've been used for quite some time, but that's because they are strong spots. We did manage to find a couple of new ones. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe, as every Tuesday we're going to be bringing you a new map until we have all the maps done. If there's a specific map that you'd like us to go over, please leave it in a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Master Vrago, out.